Mm. Hey.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Hello. Is my mic working? Let's see. Ba ba da ba da ba ba. Yes, it is. I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, nothing really like. I don't know. It's been a good week. Life's been pretty good now that I can like get out of the house. It's probably why I've been uploading a little bit less, is just so I can do other stuff. Thank you. I got this haircut a few weeks ago, and I'm probably gonna get it cut again next in a few weeks. All right. So yeah, we have some mashups to get through. Let's see. Drive. Doo-doo. All right, we got the mashup request form. Always, you know, always got some good stuff here. Let's see. What was the last one we listened to? Okay, we definitely listened to that one, You Shook Me All Night Long. Hey, it looks like, let's see. I don't think we've heard this Wave Sunray one. Dangerous. Oh, no, we did. We've heard this one. I think that's the most recent one we did. Let me see. All right, so we actually have more mashups than usual today. We have 8 mashups. Margaret Scratcher Records and has 2 entries. I'm probably just gonna do one of them for this week. So we got 7 mashups to get through, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe drink water. Drinking water is kind of cool. Howdy from Toronto. All right, yeah. So let's start off with Hunter Forsberg. We got Solution 45 and Seza. It's looking a little like some Turkish rap and metal. Cool, let's go. And as always, let me know if the levels are trash.
Ya bir öne gel ya da geri git ya da bana bırak hadi bu nasıl bir beat. Bir gün kralsın bir gün varsın bir gün yoksun bazen top. Bu nasıl bir gün bu yeni bir gün ve de bana neşe verebilecek bir gün.
That's familiar.
Oldum bazen soğudum kaçtım kendimden. Birden fazla yorucu olur. Dertler artar sorunu bulun. Kimler çözmüş ki bu sorunu. Bizler bulsak da bu soruyu göremiyoruz çözemiyoruz.
Someone straight up rapped over the Turkish march. Okay. Yeah.
Dünden kalmış ne var acaba? Çok tebrikler bunu balana. Tam bir yapboz hayat acımaz.
I will say it kind of works as a rap song.
Tabii göremez, bakamadı hiç. Kafasında çevirip o yere gömer hep. Birden fazla bundan varsa artık yandı hep. İnsanlar insanlıktan çıkmış bazen gördüm gerçekten sen yok. Zannetsen de gerçek böyle her yerde. Haykırsan.
Honestly, it does actually kind of work in a rap context.
Zannetmem ben dursun kimse bir yerde. Biri beni nerelere götürüyor veremedim ara bile bana bunu getiriyor. Geri geri gidiyorum arada bir sıkılınca adım atamadım aratara. Hadi beni gelip al. Dere tepe koşuyorum ara sıra sıkılıp belime de bir kalem alıp başlıyorum. Tepeleri deli gibi görüyorum gece gece kafa çene. Hadi bunu hece hece edip gelip al. Neyi bilemedik acaba ve neyi göremedik adım adım adı dilimize de ne geçmiş. Nerelere gelemedik acaba ve nereleri göremedik. Yanına varamadık hiç. Biri bana desin hadi bunun sonu nerelere var neyin sonu bunu bana soruyorsun ama derin düşünene yürü kalıp geri kalan iyi derimini çevirmeli mi? Hadi bile bunu boşa alıp okuyalım ya da bunu boşa koyup okutalım bu ne fayda hele bir de yolu kesenlere bir yol açın atı bile yarım adım ileride yürüyor. Kutu gibi dolu kafa beni deli ediyor ve sonu bile bile geri adım atamadığımız uçuruma gidiyorsa aman uzak onu geri durun yasak olan şeyler çok olur.
So that was some Turkish rap and some metal. mashed up. Yeah, it was super interesting. I've never heard that rap song that is like a rap remix of the Turkish March um by Mozart. I will say it did kind of sound like Eminem or like Eminem or like Tech Nine or someone like that. It kind of like it really works as like a rap song. Like I don't know, it's definitely like it's an interesting combo, and with the rapping or no, with the metal in the background, definitely had some rap metal vibes. It didn't. I don't know, like if it sounded like the rapping and the instrumental were in two different keys, but you know, if it's rapped vocals, you can kind of get away with it because like I don't know, rapping doesn't necessarily require you to like rap in a key. I think the only times where it's like you need to be careful with that is like a song by like maybe like Drake or like someone who like sings but also raps like at the same time or like sing raps or something. That can be difficult. But this actually didn't sound that bad even though it was in two different keys. Um Definitely sounded like you looped the instrumental a little bit awkwardly at certain points. Like there's a Code Orange song where there's like a weird like chop in it and it kind of reminded me of that, but overall like it didn't sound out of rhythm actually. Hey, what's up, Chris? CD Trumpet 5. Yeah, the it doesn't sound that out of place, or out of sync. Like you can have something that's looped kind of poorly, but when it really gets bad, it like in terms of like execution is when it like messes with the rhythm. It wasn't off rhythm, but there were definitely a little like tears in the audio here and there, little chops. But other than that, this is a good mashup. Vocals might have been a tad loud, but it wasn't that bad. Rhythmically, it was fine. I had a cold a few weeks ago, but I'm good now. I tested negative for COVID and the flu, though, so I'm okay. All right, let's see. Next up, we have Margaret Scratcher Records. So Margaret Scratcher Records, if you're in the chat, you submitted 2 mashups. Which one would you rather I look at? Yeah, I have more Twitch followers than I was expecting to get from YouTube viewers. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't know, it's actually kind of difficult to get people to follow you on YouTube or people from YouTube to follow you on other platforms if you make mashups. If you're like a political commentator or like you make like video essays, you're basically good to go. Like people will hop over from YouTube. They will like break arms and legs to just like follow you anywhere else. But when you're a mashup artist or just like some kind of more anonymous type of YouTuber, that can be difficult. Fortunately, I don't know. I my numbers have been a little bit higher as of late, in terms of like places other than YouTube. Yeah. Yes, YouTube can be pretty fickle in terms of like, just like your audience. Oh, pick the Katy Perry and Rob Zombie one. All right, Katy Perry and Rob Zombie. Katy Zombie. Which one is this the Kate? Let's see. No, that's Nicki Minaj and Yaz. Yaz. All right. All right. Oops, put in faulty URL. Hope you like. I hope I do too. All right, let's go. Margaret Scratcher Records, Smile and Living Dead Girl. Katy Perry and Rob Zombie. Let's go.
terror things with a one flat foot on the wing. Living dead girl. Living dead girl. Raping the geek and hustling the
It's a little bit off rhythm here.
juice on a stand.
Most of the time it's good though.
News operation fills. They love to love the wealth of an SS whore, making scary sound. Living dead girl. Living dead girl.
Some nice video editing. Hope you're doing well in Turkey Hunter. Cool. So I only really have one issue outside of what I just mentioned, which is the rhythms sometimes being slightly off on the vocals. I think the only thing is that the vocal mix is a little bit inconsistent. It might be that way with like the acapella you have. Like sometimes acapellas, like you might think you have like, I don't know, like you think you can like fit like an acapella over everything and not have to like volume automate. Sadly, it doesn't usually work like that. Like you always need to like tweak things here and there. And I think when it says "Living Dead Girl," it's like, I don't know, it sounds a little bit louder than it should. But like the rest of the chorus actually sounds pretty close to on point with mixing. Yeah, I mean, other than that, it's a good mashup. Key wise, I don't know if they're in the same key. I actually don't know the Rob Zombie song, but it didn't sound bad at all, like key wise. Yeah, it's a perfectly good mashup. But I do think with a little maybe like lowering the volume of the Living Dead Girl part of the chorus of the Rob Zombie song, and I don't know, just fixing the rhythm of the second chorus, I think it will it would make this mashup pop even more. Your video editing has gotten considerably better though. It's definitely one of your better mashups, but I do think, like, I don't know, I wish that this was more available on YouTube, because yeah, YouTube's just they're kind of jerks about like visual content, which is a shame because you're very good at visual content. So yeah, good job. Next mashup is from Jake Ranny. Float On in the End. All right. Ever hear a mashup where it's like you know it's gonna work just from looking at the name of it? Let's do it.
Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time.
I like the added guitar stem. You can slip one in.
Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
That guitar is cool. All right. So that was Float On in the End. It's kind of like that transitive property. I have heard mashups of Float On and All Star, and I've heard mashups of All Star and In the End. So Float On in the End. Yeah. Mixing was good. Rhythmically, it was mostly very good. I think my only minor issue is that the chorus, I think the chorus didn't hit as hard as the verses in terms of I don't know, the rapping just felt like made more sense as opposed to I don't know, just some of Chester's vocal melody was in the right key during the chorus. But for some reason there was a slight disconnect for me. I might need to re-listen to it and see if it fits better than on second listen, but it definitely doesn't I don't know, it sounds like it's in E flat minor instead of F sharp major a little bit. I don't know. But I also think that the I put my trust in you, maybe it started it started a little bit too late, I think. I think it should you should have it line up with let me go back to the mashup and trust or right here. I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I think that's how it was originally. I don't know. I don't know. That's how it was originally in the end song, and I feel like it would make a little bit more sense if you had like those vocals overlap, or maybe you just looped maybe four more bars of the chorus in between those two. But I feel like it would make more sense if it just hit on the downbeat, or was like where it initially was in the song in terms of the song structure with the I don't know how to describe it. No, I did review your song. I think you were a little bit late, but I could re-review it, and the recording will be up. I've finally started putting recordings up, so I'll put that recording up ASAP. But unless you want me, I don't know. I'll put it on my second channel. But if you want my thoughts on your mashup, I could just hit you up on Discord. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. So next up we have CJ Goldbug. Oh my god, it's not a tobacco mashup? What? What? Oh wait, actually no. BracketBot, we didn't get to your mashup yet. I thought I realized that we didn't hear this one. We did hear this one. I thought that was the first mashup that I was submitted for today, but we listened to it last week and reviewed it. So actually, we haven't covered your mashup yet, so you're good. All right. It's a non-tobacco mashup. Owner of a Smooth Heart. Cool. So Margaret Scratcher Records. I think I'm gonna save the second mashup you sent for next time. But yeah. All right. We have Owner of a Smooth Heart. Yes, Santana featuring Rob Thomas. Let's go.
Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. Well, I
That echo is great. This modulation is great. Wow. Well, if you wanted any evidence that Goldbug can make a mashup that doesn't have tobacco in it, you don't need more evidence than this. Yeah. That was nearly perfect. I definitely think that some of the singing, like in the first and second verse from Rob Thomas, I feel like it could have been like maybe synced up a little bit more to like the rigid Owner of a Lonely Heart instrumental a little bit. Like have it hit like certain, like, I don't know, maybe quantize it a little bit so it sounds a little more stiff, but not like too much. You definitely want to keep some of the smooth energy of the original Rob Thomas and Santana track. I think the guitar from Smooth that was worked in was fantastic. It was mixed well. I think rhythmically it was a little bit off at certain points, but for the most part it sounded really good. It fit distressingly well into the Owner of a Lonely Heart instrumental. Yeah, the mixing is on point. The delay of the You're So Smooth was pretty incredible. And the modulation at the end was executed well. I don't have a lot to complain about here. It's very good, and is evidence that you can make mashups that don't have tobacco. No tobacco products this time. Hell yeah! Congrats on quitting tobacco. Maybe I don't know, what should you call that mashup, like? Maybe you could call it like a nicotine patch or something. That should be the name of the mashup. Nicotine patch. I don't know. All right. We got Tachyon Fighter by Wave Sunray. Oh, it's another instrumental. It's like a Wave Sunray remix of Death Grips Tachyon. Let's check it out. Ooh. Nice drum break. That cough was in time with the Tachyon. God damn it. This beat is great. In fact, it sounds a little bit like a more hi-fi tobacco. Yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of tobacco. Is this a Goldbug mashup? feel like Tyler, the Creator, is going to start making beats like this on his next album in 2 years. Like, Tyler, when he makes like his all-out dance album, is going to make a beat like this. Yeah, this is really good. Death Grip's vocals are actually mixed pretty well. Wow. Wow. So here's another thing. Like, the original Tachyon is not like... So, like, the original Tachyon is... You did it like a beat behind the original Tachyon, but that happens with a lot of great Death Grips mashups, and I honestly don't care in this case. Because the instrumental is really good, the mix is really good. The instrumental is great. I love the drum break. The synths are really cool. It kind of does sound like Tobacco or Black Moth Super Rainbow a little bit. Yeah, it's super impressive stuff. Yeah, I mean, what would I change about this? Honestly, nothing. It's perfectly fine the way it is. Good job. All right. Next up, we have Jake McGiggles, Lowriders in Paris. All right. I don't think that's not the original instrumental, but whatever. Oh God. Also hot. I think it is a karaoke instrumental. The way that dropped out was pretty cool. Ah, no Will Ferrell sample. Okay. I don't really like Will Ferrell anyways, so whatever. Yeah, it kind of sounds like Crash Bandicoot or something Nintendo. Yeah. I only have one minor issue with that entire mashup. Only one thing I would do differently. Other than that, it's pretty much perfect. I mean, even with the karaoke instrumental, it's great. So there are little hits like if you look up where the instrument or the acapella for In Paris, sadly there are like drum hits that are still in there. Ball so hard, and some of the drum hits did come through and sounded a little out of sync. But other than that, this was a flawless mashup. Yeah, the mix was really good. Maybe other than the little, you know how many hot bitches I own? Because that part, like when I was making an NIP mashup, that part was actually pretty high up in the mix, higher than I would have liked. So I had to like turn down that bar. But other than that, yeah, this is really good. Not really anything wrong with this mashup. Overall, it's a good mashup. Yeah, good stuff. And the karaoke wasn't actually that bad. Like, I think there are plenty of people who, like, I don't know. I think it sounded pretty close. Yeah. Whoever did the karaoke, not bad. Some karaoke tracks are really crappy. That one was good. All right. We have two more Tino mashups. Black Clocks. Have I? Oh, yeah. I saw this in my recommended. Let's check it out. I'm actually kind of worried about this one. Na na na na na na na na.
For my theme song, my leather black jeans on, my by any means on, part and I'm getting my scream on. Into the kingdom.
Vocals are very in your face.
You see a black man with a white woman at the top floor, they gon' come to kill King Kong. Middle America packed in, can't see me in my black skin. Number one question they
Vocals are way too loud, but it doesn't sound that bad.
Conservative Baptist, claiming I'm overreacting like the black kids in Chirac, bitch. 4 in the morning, and I'm zoning, they say I'm possessed. It's the omen, I keep it 300, like the Romans, 300 bitches. We're the Trojans, baby, we living in the moment. I've been a menace for the longest, but I ain't finished.
You can hear in the acapella where the toms are.
So follow me, yo, 'cause this shit about to go.
It's definitely a DIY acapella. It is in key.
Like the Romans, 300 bitches. We're the Trojans, baby, we living in the moment. I've been a menace for the longest, but I ain't finished. I'm devoted, and you know it, and you know it. Stop all that coon shit, early morning cartoon shit. This is that goon shit. Fuck up your whole afternoon shit. I'm aware I'm a wolf. Soon as the moon hit, I'm aware I'm a king. Back at the tomb.
I was expecting it to drop out there, but that's fine.
Stop all that coon shit. These niggas ain't doing shit. Them niggas ain't doing shit. Come on, homie, what happened? You niggas ain't breathing, you gasping. These niggas ain't ready for action. Ready for action. When I'm on it, and I'm zoning, I think
Yeah, you can tell exactly where the like heavy tom hits are. Like here, you hear distortion. Yeah, that's because it's DIY acapella. And it's not particularly good, but whatever. God. God. Are we gonna get like a switcheroo? See what happens. That was actually pretty cool. I wish the background vocals were thrown in. I love the UR vocals. They would actually fit really well, just in mashups like these. Okay, that's kind of cool. So, yeah. I'm going to start on positives for that one. They are both in the same key, and I feel like maybe some of the like, I don't know. They're both in Black Skinhead is in it's in A flat or F minor basically. Or actually let me think. Yeah, they're in similar keys because Clocks is technically in it's weird. Clocks I don't know how to describe it. Clocks is in like an A flat related key, but it's mostly like basically most people would say it's in I'd say it's an E flat mixo maybe. E flat mixolydian. Which is basically A flat. And I'd call Black Skinhead maybe F minor. So yeah, there's a lot of overlap with the keys. I don't really think that mattered too much because no melodic components from Black Skinhead were like present. I definitely think there are better Black Skinhead acapellas out there because the one that you have, like you can hear at certain points it distorting from being a DIY acapella that had to like kind of conflict with the toms a little bit, like the very heavy toms and very like heavy, like I don't know, just very drum centric mix. And I think the vocals were very loud on this mashup, just all around, but there was a lot of creativity. Rhythmically, it was mostly there. I thought I wouldn't like the triplet flow over Clocks, but it actually mostly worked. What else? I liked the God. That was cool. You definitely knew like you worked with the structure of the Coldplay song and compromised the Kanye song to fit it, which was good. Overall, not a bad mashup. Definitely, like, with a better acapella and better mixing, I think this would be even better. Alright, we have Cosmic Latte. Of course, closing out with Cosmic Latte. And it's an unlisted video. William Moranci exclusive pre-release. I'm so honored. Thank you. Alright, I have to like it, no matter what it is. Oh, it's Save Your Circles, so I'm guessing it's The Weeknd and Post Malone. Yep. I'm wondering if that's a synth that Cosmic Latte played.
Cosmic Latte presents.
I saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so
Oh, cool. That actually works. Yes. 'Cause we can't let go. This is genius. What a way to end the mashup review. Oh my god. Oh, this is the Ariana remix. Cool. This is great. Yes. Wow. You see, I was caught in the middle of a debate last year about like should you make combinations or you make combinations or like mashups that have been done before, and my answer is yes if you're going to put your own spin on it, and that you did, and this sounds fantastic, and I'm really honored to have this be premiered on this mashup review. I'm really happy about that. Yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah, I don't really have anything negative to say about it. I mean, Circles and Save Your Tears are two of my favorite recent pop songs, so I was bound to like it. But I mean, it was creatively done. It was like basically it was consistent throughout. Just like in terms of its like quality and execution. Yeah, phenomenal way to end this mashup review. Thank you all for coming, and yeah, have a good rest of your day. Take care, and I will upload this tomorrow, or just like sometime soon to the second channel. I'm trying to be better about that. All right, take care, everyone.